Hello, everybody, and Merry Christmas. Well, I mean, it's after Christmas, but I'm doing my Christmas haul. And as you can see, I'm even like ready for the occasion. I got a Jack Skellington Christmas sweater on that I got for Christmas. So I'm very excited and happy to do this. So I'm gonna just go through to make it easier on myself. I'm not gonna go through every single item I got. Vast majority of it is um, beard and hair care stuff, and I also got a lot of shirts. But I also got like some art equipment and some notebooks and all that other miscellaneous stuff. But I only wanted to do the most interesting things and stuff that is just overall pretty cool. I don't want to bore you guys, so without further ado, let's get it. Let's begin. I'm going to start with books first, and then I'm going to move up to the figures because the figures are really, really cool this year. Okay, so I got now this book is actually pretty cool. It's imitating a VHS, like if you look at the bottom, look over here, it says VHS. It's supposed to imitate a VHS, and this book is heavily inspired by a movie that I like called Fright Night, which is about this kid that has a vampire living next to him, and he has to deal with it before vampire, kills everybody. And it's a really cool movie from the 80s. I really like it. And this is definitely inspired by the 80s. And from the synopsis I read on Amazon, it's exactly what I thought it was. And I cannot wait to read this. So that's really cool. I like that. Next is Diary of a Kid. I've been collecting Diary of a Kid since 5th grade, and I have not stopped. These books are so entertaining, and this one's called Diaper Overload. I heard it's a really good book, and I can't wait to read. I can't wait to see what Greg and his Greg encounters with his family. And it looks cool just from the back. So Greg's kind of a relatable character, but I've kind of related more to Rowley as of like late with that Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid series. So yeah, and this is really, really cool because I as you guys know, I love to write, and my biggest influences is three people: H.P. Lovecraft, Stephen King, and Michael Crichton. And I love Howard Phillips Lovecraft's stories. All of them are really awesome. The Beast from the Cave, that's one of my favorites. Alchemist, it's a pretty good one. Call of Cthulhu, Haunter in the Dark, I believe there's one called. And like the something that I forget the full title, but it has Charles Dexter Ward in it. And this has a whole bunch of collection of short stories in it. It's really cool. It has a following. It has Call of Cthulhu. I mean, you can't have an H.P. Lovecraft collection without Call of Cthulhu. Whisper in Darkness, The Thing on the Doorstep, The Lurking Fear, The Shadow over Innsmouth, The Shunned House, From Beyond, Pickman's Model, The Nameless City, and The Dreams in the Witch House. So I can't wait to read that. Okay, next thing is it's more independent, but it's another book. It's Kaiju Tales by Matthew Dinion, and I assume that Matthew Dinion himself or some of his friends like drew all these kaiju, and it's basically a collection of short stories. I mainly wanted it because I've been working on my own collection of short stories for a long time, especially kaiju related, and I've been trying to like independently make my own books, and I thought it'd be very inspiring and also let me know like different things I could do. I thought it'd be really cool, and I'm glad that I got this for Christmas. So thank you, Santa. Oh yes, this is kind of I've always loved Eddsworld for a long, long time. I think it's one of the funniest like little series of animations like on the planet. It's like so funny, some of it. And I'm so happy to like finally have like this book because there's a second Toaster Brains, but it was only like as part of like you could get it if you raise money for Eddsworld Legacy Project, way back in 2012, shortly after Udgul died. So this is a collection of just the various comic strips, and there's a lot of really good ones in there. And I mean, they're all available online, but it's really cool to have something that you can actually hold on to, you know. And it's pretty cool. I mean, these comics are just so funny sometimes. I mean, unfortunately, like I think only like one of them has Tord in it. Is in here. Tord is a character on Ed's World that left in 2000, and I think it was his last voice appearance was in 2007. The original actor who voiced him, and then 2008 was he had a little cameo, and he left the show. So, anyways, I could go into that, but I'm not going to. This is a Christmas haul. I think I forgot the DVD. Give me a second. I gotta go get DVD. Okay, that could have been a disaster, but I like to watch a lot of movies, and I got a lot of DVDs for Christmas, and I'm very happy I did. Toy Hunter Season 1, it's a show that I used to watch my childhood when it was on Travel Channel. I thought it was just pretty cool how I just got all these toys and would just like buy them and then sell them, and it was cool learning about the history. I wish they had Season 2 on DVD, but they got Season 1, so... I mean, I watched the quality. The quality's kind of not the best, but you know what? I'm glad that I have like an actual physical release of Toy Hunter, and that's really cool. So that's all that matters. And then this movie, I thought it was a killer lamprey. My mother told me it was something else, but I thought it was a killer lamprey. I mean, it looks like a lamprey. I mean, but it might be like an octopus or something. I don't know. It's called Dead Sea. It's probably a low budget movie, but I like low budget movies. Low budget movies are pretty cool. And then I have Gundala, Rise of a Hero. It's an Asian superhero movie, and I like to watch a lot of Asian movies, and because like Ju-on. I really liked All of Us Are Dead. Well, that's not a movie, but I mean, I'm just saying that I like to watch like Ring You, Pulse. I'm just naming horror movies, but I just like a lot of I like Asian like movies. They're pretty cool. So hopefully this will be pretty cool. I mean, it looks kind of like it'll be like it looks like a superhero type movie. I don't know. It'll be pretty. It's gonna be pretty cool to watch this. And then I have Bad Blood. It definitely grabs my attention because you can see the little demon face in the stairs. And there's also like this is pretty cool. Looking, I guess it's like I think it's a ghost movie, a possession movie, which is pretty cool. I mean, I like possession movies. I especially one of my favorite ones is Evil Dead. I mean, how many times have I brought up Evil Dead on this channel? Probably way too much. Okay, next book. Stephen King, The Institute. I have not read this book, nor have I really heard about it. I know it's newer, and it's definitely going to be interesting reading this because I got a bunch of Stephen King books got to read. This is so long though, like 500 and some pages. Like Stephen King always just writes the longest novels. Like one of his books, The Stand, which was released in 1978, it had like 900 pages, I believe, but the uncut version released in like the 1990 had like had like 1,500 pages. So the man's written like really big novels, and this is really cool. This is a gift that my sister got me. 14 Steps to Self-Publishing a Book. I read that whole thing in a day, and it was very handy because there's a bunch of stuff I didn't know about. I mean, obviously, I don't need to buy an ISBN, but he said that it's handy to have a website. It's very handy to make sure that you hire an editor, somebody to do the cover, or like just send like a small sample to somebody to see how good their editing skills are, because he says that's usually what you can do. It's really cool. Yeah, this is definitely going to help me in like making sure my next books are better than the last one. because the last one had a bunch of problems. This book, my brother got for me. I actually cried when I read this. I read it like it took me 3 days to read the whole thing. It's James Rolfe's autobiography, movie making nerd. Yeah, I definitely would like to review this book. It was very, very awesome to read. Very inspiring as like everything else the guy does. A lot of cool stuff, a lot of depressing stuff too. Um, I thought it was really cool, and yeah, just a really cool book. Thanks. Okay, this is well, the self-publishing book was a gift from my sister and her boyfriend. This same goes, same story. This is a character workbook to make characters, and I write a lot, so obviously I make a lot of characters. And this is really handy because it has like stuff that you need to know about your characters, like you would never even think of like making your characters like having characters like I'm having issues. What I'm saying is you would never think of like asking your character this or that. And like it asks you stuff like what do you assume is not true about the character, regrets that they'd go back and change, biggest fears, secrets they carry, lessons learned. Whole bunch of development stuff that can help you if you're trying to make a series or if you're trying to make like a really well-rounded backstory for a character, which is very helpful and handy because I am doing both. So thank you so much. All right. Before the figures, you know what? No. I'm just gonna go figures. First, I'm just gonna show this handy little Godzilla chocolate bar. I got that from my grandma and grandpa for Christmas. It was in the bag. It is a 3-ounce monster size Godzilla candy bar. I have never heard of something like this, and that is pretty interesting. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna eat this. I don't want to eat this. It has like Showa Mechagodzilla on that, and I really like Showa Mechagodzilla. It's really cool. Something fell. That is not good at all. Let me just try to grab that real quick. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Now the figures. Now this year I got 4 figures, which is fairly awesome because I always say that is quality over quantity because you want to get better stuff than worse stuff. So I got stuff I really want this year, and I don't know what this guy is, but I do know he's from the anime trilogy. This is definitely like Godzilla Philius, I believe, or Godzilla Earth. And I didn't have a version of this Godzilla, and I don't know what company made this Godzilla. It looks like Bandai, but I can assure you it's not. But regardless, it's really cool. It's a mystery. This is a bigger mystery than when I thought my Shin Godzilla was movie monster series, when in fact a good friend of mine informed me it was a bootleg. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that one. And this one, I think it came from a company called Jengokin or whatever. I'm not sure. It's Kiryu. Pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. My mom had to inform me what it came from. So it's pretty cool. I like this guy. He's very cool. So, and these last two I'm really excited for. First up, ever-growing my Mothra Larva collection is the Bandai Movie Monster Series 2018 Mothra Larva 2003, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, it's going to really help me understanding this language. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it right. But this is so cool because I've always wanted a Mothra Larva from like Tokyo SOS. And I'm so happy I finally have one. This is so cool. I mean, this is so awesome. I now have Mothra Leo Larva, and I have a Godzilla Island Mothra, which is technically Godzilla versus Mothra Larva. So, but this is pretty cool. I mean, I got 3 of these things now. I got 3 different Mothra Larvas, and it's really cool. Mothra Larva is just so awesome. I mean, look how cool it is. I mean, man, whoever created Mothra larva back like in the first Mothra versus Godzilla movie, like the first Mothra versus Godzilla, was a genius move. I mean, so awesome. I love this kaiju so much. So cool. And it has a tag, of course. Now, this is a figure I've been wanting for so long. And for the longest time, until 2018 rolled around, they didn't have any versions of this figure that were really like easy to find. I mean, they had SH Monster Arts. I think there was an X Plus version you could get. And there's also like a really old Bandai version, which was really hard to come by. But now there is this version, and it's the Bandai Movie Monster Series 2018 Mecha King Ghidorah. And look how cool it is. Man, this is so awesome. This is like one of my favorite figures I got. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Man, oh my gosh, I can't wait to review this thing. Yeah, you just like can like make this. Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, so cool. Man, I want to watch Godzilla versus King Ghidorah again. Man. And here's the tag. Oh, man. That's just so cool. Okay. We're on the home stretch. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, I forgot one more thing. For my grandparents, I got the NECA King Kong in 1933 version. I have the special version, but this is the original one. So, all right. Now we're on the home stretch. Okay. It's Tiger Jurassic Park. I obviously already have one of these, but it's cool to have another one because I mean, one to play with, one to keep in the box. So, yep, Tiger Jurassic Park. Second to last thing is let's see, am I gonna get this right? I don't know how you get this wrong. Oh, that was 13 days. 7 days of Godzilla socks, featuring awesome artwork of all kinds of kaijus, Kaiser Ghidorah, Godzilla. They have Mothra. They have a GMK Godzilla, Batra. They have, I think, Kiryu. It's hard to read this upside down. Heisei Godzilla. Man, this is so cool. And different socks that you have is like Godzilla. I think that is Godzilla 84, King Ghidorah, another Godzilla, Mothra, another Godzilla, and Kiryu. Which is pretty cool because more Godzilla socks. I could show off my inner nerdum, especially when I go to conventions. So it's really cool. And last but not least, I'm going to show this last. I also have like I said, I have a bunch of other stuff. I mean, here's an example of some healthcare stuff I got, which is like a bunch of combs, which is I got that from my sister. So this is a King Kong 1933 mug, which I'm not going to use. Obviously, I already have like the King Kong 1976 mug, which is actually made in 1976. But now I have this 1933 mug, which was made in 2013 by DeVito Artwork. I don't know if Danny DeVito himself made this, but that'd be pretty cool. So, yeah. That is my little haul. And I am very happy with what I got. It's really cool. I had an amazing Christmas. It's always really cool, especially with all the traditions we do. Like putting ornaments on the Christmas tree, watching Rick and Bass Christmas specials, making Christmas cookies, making hardtack, going over and having fun with family, watching more Christmas specials. Christmas is just an amazing time of the year. It's one of my favorite times of the year. And I'm so happy with everything. And yeah. So, yeah, Christmas is just really cool. Anyways, this is Kaiju King 122 signing out. The 10th of January, I'll have a birthday haul video, hopefully. If not, then I'll make one when if I am able to, because I want to make more videos, like I said, this in 2023, and I intend to keep up on that promise. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Yeah, well, this is me in between editing, and I forgot about one thing, and it's the Godzilla wallet I got for Christmas from my mother, and has my name in it, which is pretty cool. And let me compare that to my old wallet. This is my old wallet, and the only thing I'm taking from my old wallet is this picture of Wall Island. I know it's not actually Wall Island, but it looks like an island. It has a bunch of wallets on it, so therefore it's Wall Island. If I say it's Wall Island, then it is Wall Island. But yeah, it was yeah. I forgot about that one thing.